Comanche John Terrien, President of the World Budo Federation. We are today presenting to you episode 2. We talked about episode 1, how great it was. You're going to be in for a treat on this one too. So please learn, be safe, and when you train, make sure your partner knows what you're doing. Go slow. It's a learning video. It's not an attack video. Enjoy, and I'll see you soon.
Everyone, my name is Kyoshi Bernard from Canada. More precisely, Gatineau, Hall, Terrien, Jiu-Jitsu and Kickboxing. These are very interesting times, very challenging times, but here we are in our virtual dojo, about to undergo a wonderful experience with the Vienna 2020 World Budo Federation Symposium. It's an honor for me to be here. To have been selected as one of the instructors, and hopefully you'll find that what we have to offer will be of interest to you, and let's have a little bit of fun. Bonjour tout le monde, mon nom c'est Kyoshi Bernard du Canada, plus précisément Gatineau, Hall, Québec, aussi de Terrien, Jiu-Jitsu et Kickboxing, et c'est tout un honneur pour moi d'avoir été sélectionné pour partager avec vous un peu de nos connaissances, on espère que tout le monde va s'amuser. Donc, on débute. Our first technique will be when someone enters your personal space. They come at you from a frontal approach. They will grab you either by the lapel, the jacket, or whatever. And obviously, at that point, we should interpret that as being a threat. La première technique que nous allons voir, c'est lorsque quelqu'un envahit votre espace. Vous arrivez face à face et fait une saisie, soit de chandail, de manteau, peu importe. Dans mon monde, on appelle ça un affrontement ou même une menace. Donc, on va débuter avec celle-là. First thing you do, bring your hands up and establish a good base. L'importance de lever les mains, les accoter sur son avant-bras et aussi d'aller chercher une bonne base, un bon équilibre. Ceci va nous protéger contre les dangers immédiats, qui seraient des coups de taille, qui serait quelqu'un qui crache dans le visage. What this will do, by having this position here, protect you against the obvious potential dangers, which would be a headbutt that we could negate by either palm, fist, or fingers to the eyes. Or if they spit at you, we can share this wonderful thing on the assailant's face. Okay? So, once we are in position, and he is jacking us up, first movement, though I still have contact, même si j'ai le contact sur ses avant-bras, une de mes mains va aller à l'intérieur entre les deux bras. One of my hands will dive in between both his arms, and I'll start to break this motion, this fashion here. You notice how he's starting to lose his balance. On commence à voir l'équilibre, commence à être affecté un peu. Paume à paume, palm to palm. Je vais tourner mes hanches. I will turn my hips and apply pressure downward in a 45-degree angle, qui va avoir comme résultat, la prise va être lâchée. Une fois qu'on est ici, on peut répliquer avec coup de genou, soit au corps, knee strike to the body, or to the head, au visage. Une fois qu'on est là, on demeure proche. Les mains sont déjà en contact. Nous allons prendre la tête, rediriger le corps vers l'arrière. We will seize the head and redirect the body towards the ground in a rear rotation. From here, look. Down we go. So to review, okay, without Uki, donc si on peut faire une révision de les éléments essentiels de la technique. Une saisie, a lapel grab happens, on lève les mains, on établit une bonne base. We bring our hands up and establish a nice strong base. From here, this will protect against the obvious threats, upper threats. Then one hand will come in between. You notice how my elbow comes in? Comes underneath his wrist area. Then I will bring my elbow down and go palm to palm, and it looks something like this. From here, I will hip rotation. Je vais faire la rotation de mes hanches dans une direction de 45 degrés, 45-degree angle, fairly aggressively. Bang! Followed up, on suit avec un coup de genou au corps, au visage. Continue. Go down to the head. Seize each side of the head. If you want to do a double ear slap, that's bonus. Bang! And then, circular body movement towards the rear. Faire un mouvement circulaire vers l'arrière. On redirige le corps et on met la tête au plancher. Pousse. On va regarder une autre option. Let's look at another option. Again, the same lapel grabs. As he grabs, one of the hand releases. Okay, so we will follow that hand. As he punches, we will stop it. On arrête. Donc, il retire sa main, je vais suivre la main. Il va frapper dans la main. De là, je frappe l'endroit du visage. I will bounce off the block and face slap him, follow through, reach over with the hand that was slapping, grab his hand, the other one comes to the bend of the wrist. Donc encore, j'arrête, je le frappe. La main qui a frappé vient saisir la main du sujet, l'autre main glisse à l'endroit du coude. Je fais une demi-rotation, do a half rotation of the wrist, and I will simply apply pressure, forcing him to bend. We have all experienced that. On a tous vécu cette expérience-là. Once he is down, we'll get rid of this, grab the head, knee, poof, follow right through. Okay, on va regarder ça d'un autre angle. Let's look at it from another angle. Okay, we will go very slowly. There is the lapel grab. Main position en l'air, absolument. Il retire, pulls back, I will step in. From here, I will slap him. Je vais lui frapper dans le visage. Cette main continue, vient chercher la main. Je fais un pivot. I turn towards him, turning the wrist. This hand goes down to the bend of the arm. Je vais à l'endroit où le bras plie et maintenant j'applique la clé. We all know how painful this is. On sait comment pénible que c'est. From here, on se débarrasse de la main. Get rid of the arm. Grab the head, chamber, knee strike, follow through, and get out of the way. Technique. From the same attack. Subject grabs the lapel and then will push me back as he draws back to throw a punch. As he draws back, don't step back, actually step in to the eye of the storm. I will block the punch coming in, followed through a straight punch right to the solar plexus. Quand le sujet va reculer, je ne recule pas moi non plus. Moi, j'avance. J'avance vers l'attaquant, je bloque. Coup de poing direct dans le plexus, qui devrait le causer à se plier en deux. He should bend over at that time. I will pull back and do an uppercut underneath his jaw, en dessous de son menton, un uppercut, grab the bicep area, and continue my punch and take him down in that fashion here. Let's give it a try. On essaye ça. Position, il me pousse, bloc, frappe. De là, je m'approche en dessous. Uppercut, down, 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 down. Kick, down, position. As the subject grabs, il nous attrape encore. Il me pousse, tu le vois venir, on avance. De là, coup de poing au plexus. We step in, block, solar plexus. Grab the bicep area. Step in, little shuffle step. Rechamber. Uppercut en dessous du menton. Je tire vers moi. Je continue. Push, pull. Tombe au sol. De là, je réplique avec un coup de poing ou un coup de pied et on se recule. Donc, ceci met fin à notre plateau. This will be the end of my class, and thank you so much for taking part in it. I should present my Uki, mon fils, Chien Robert La Douceur, 6e dan en Jiu-Jitsu. Un gros merci. Enjoy the rest of the conference. Okay? J'espère que vous allez aimer énormément le restant de la convention. Amusez-vous, apprenez, et on ne laisse pas ce qui se passe dans le monde nous empêcher de progresser. All right? This challenge we're facing right now, we continue forward. Enjoy. Thank you again. Merci beaucoup.
My name is Kevin Block. I'm a Hanshi in the art of Aikido, Yoshinkai Aikido in particular, and today I'm here with my student and teacher, Renshi Paul Pershtaki. He'll be working with me as my uke to show you some hand control techniques, and we're going to be doing things that are rather generic, so that whether you're an Aikidoist or you're doing some other type of art, karate, jujitsu, or other things, these aspects can be very useful to you. We're going to look at static grabs, meaning that someone just reaches over and grabs you strongly, and you need to make your technique work from that particular place. So let's start with the simplest concept of a single one-hand grasp. So as the individual grabs your hand, they're hanging on, regardless of what stance you might be in, the grip that they make prevents you from moving inwards towards him or backwards away. But this type of grip really doesn't prevent lateral movement, sideways. And this is very simple to take your partner's balance, an aspect that can be used to control them. So if I bring my arm in close, closing off my armpit while bringing his hand out, I can bring my hand across the body, in doing so weakening his grip. There's a weakness in the grip here. And as I make that type of motion, I can now bring myself in to take his balance, to bring my elbow towards his face, to take his balance for a throw, or a pin, a lock, or percussion strike. As well, this type of movement can be done to the outside, and as I do that, if I just go outside, over, and down, this is a generic approach to escape from grabs. So if an individual has grasped my hand and I wish to escape, if I just, again, keep my armpit closed, because I'm closing my arm, I use my back, my waist, my hips for my power. It's not just my hand that's moving, but my whole body. So bringing the hand outside, over, and then straight down, takes his grip off. It's about his power to close his fingers to his thumb that I'm using as my advantage. As I begin to press, his ability to hold this grip here is greatly compromised as long as I can press down strongly here. This allows me to just stay free and follow up however I see. This can be made a little more controlling by using my thumb on the top of his arm and my fingers underneath. And in doing so, that same kind of motion, not only do I come off, but I now control him. This gives me access to his fingers for wrist locks or elbow techniques, for throws, locks, percussion techniques. Again, as he's grabbing and I make this motion, he is now open for all types of martial aspects. His whole body is open and his ability to defend is rather minimized. So again, going outside, over, and down for escape, using the thumb on top with the fingers underneath. Again, keeping my armpit tight and closed allows me not only to escape, but to grab him and have access now to begin working other controls with his body. Another aspect would be the two-hands grasp. If he grabs with two hands, I can certainly use the same strategies of going outside, over, and down. And I'm free, but I don't have much more control in this way. but I can break free of the grip and then make distance or follow up as I see appropriate. Particularly if this person isn't such a big threat, I'm just trying to get out of their grip. But I can also use the same ideas of control. Outside over down allows me to catch his hands for whatever I might want to do. But if I add one inside and one outside, I can catch his hand, escape from the other, and lock and hold him. We'll do it from the inside towards the camera. Again, fingers on top, thumb underneath, up, and the other hand inside. As I come inside, over and up, I can now catch his wrist for a wrist locking technique. I can use this motion to catch him, another hand's to strike, or start movements. The idea about locking his hand can also be done, locking the wrist. By bringing my hand in close to me, I can now access his thumb. And as I reach under and grab the thumb and rotate, I have a wrist lock technique, sets up a throw, or sets up other martial techniques to follow. Going with both of these hands outside, over, and down is an escape as well. Inside, over, up, my hands are now closer to him than his own hands, so his ability to block is grossly minimized. In other words, as I move my hands inwards, over top, I can now strike, I can get into his body, I can move towards his anatomy very closely and very safely. All of these will be followed up by either throwing techniques, locking techniques, pinning techniques, or percussion martial strikes. Hopefully you can add this to your own training, and this will be a very useful bit of information for every type of stylist. Thank you for your time. Good training.
Hello, my name is Andy Güttner from Weingarten in Germany. I'm a guru in Kali and a 6th Dan Jiu-Jitsu Do. My training partner today is my wife Sabrina Güttner. She's also a guru in Kali and 3rd Dan in Jiu-Jitsu Do. Today we will show you a couple of combinations from Kali. So, be ready and enjoy! Okay, against an angle of 1, I use a cross block and answer with a Budo strike to the head. She stops this obvious attack, so I change my angle and I pull down. Go up again. Now I go through the door. From here I push with an armbar. Now we switch. Cross block, punyo, push down, go up, armbar, and say goodbye. This angle, cross block to punyo. Now push down, go up again, go through the door, and push with the armbar. Switch, cross block, punyo, down, up, and push. The attacker comes with angle 2 and I block with a reinforced block. Now I grab the stick and return the favor. Now I go with a snake motion around the weapon arm and re-grab my stick. From here I have an armbar, bring her down. Now I deliver a knee and she taps out with her hand. From here I put my stick hand in the neck and push down, and I make room so she can go swiftly to the ground. From here on I re-grab the thumb and strip the stick out of the weapon hand and finish with 1, 2, or 3 strikes. Okay, once more. Angle 2, reinforced block, grab the stick and return the favor. Now I snake around the arm, re-grab my stick on the arm. Now I have an armbar. I push down, bring her head down for my knee. She taps out my knee and I put my weapon hand in the neck. Now I push down and I make room. Re-grab the thumb, grip the stick out of her hand and finish 1, 2, or 3 blows. Okay, one more time. Quick. This is a short, we call it Sombrada drill, and it is made of 3 combinations. Combination number 1, angle 1 attack. I have a sweep block and I check the weapon arm with my left hand. Pull back and go for angle 4. Boom. The second technique will be in angle 4, a low backhand. I drop my stick and redirect the weapon hand with my left hand. This gives me space to attack from high to low. Okay, third combination, when she attacks high, I go into a roof block and monitor and stick away with my left hand. Then I attack with angle number 1. Okay, so basically we have 3 techniques and we put them one after another. So everyone repeats these 3 actions in this drill, and we can go on forever if we want. Okay, we start slowly. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. Now it starts again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Level 4 Krav Maga instructor out of Fighting Spirit Krav Maga and Fighting Spirit Martial Arts and Fitness, Gardner, New York, USA. I am so happy to do this here with you today and to share with you something from Krav Maga. So what I want to share with you today is a stick defense, and that is out of our level 4 curriculum. And with me is my training partner and husband, David Kalish.
Hey everybody.
Get off me! Okay, so let's break that down for you. I have an attacker who is doing an overhead swing straight at my head. When I make a defense, I want to burst in, redirect the attack, strike the face, wrap up the attacker, grab him by the arm, hold him in a structured position, throw some return combatives until he stops fighting back, slide my hand down his arm, grab the end of the stick, post, and push. With the stick, I can disengage and run. Other side, redirect, strike, knees, kicks, hammer fist, whatever works. Grab, disengage, stay away from me, leave me alone. Okay. So if you have a training partner at home, you can have them just take a stick or some type of blunt object and swing straight overhead. And I'm going to show you how you can work this if you do not have an attacker. Okay? So with the attacker first comes with this strike, I'm looking to almost dive in through this window. You see this opening right here between his head and his stick? That's where I'm looking to go. So when I do that, I can't block it. If I block it, I'm going to break my arm. Instead, I want to redirect it, and I do that by making a ramp type of block. The other thing that happens is my shoulders come up to protect my head and neck a little bit. So I have this shoulders coming up, redirection block, strike at the same time, all while I'm bursting in. So it looks like this. Almost like I'm diving in a way. So do it a couple times with me. One more. From here, if you don't have an attacker, make pretend, wrap up. So wrap that arm and be trapped right here tight against your body. This striking hand, as it recoils, is going to go against the neck. So now you're in a structured position. You have some base and you're holding on to them. And you want to keep that pressure on the neck and keep this nice and tight so they can't get the stick back. Throw some kicks. Groin kicks work beautiful here. Knees. Knees. If they're not struggling too much, you can release this hand. Hammer fists. Once you feel like they have stopped struggling, you're going to look to take the weapon away. So you slide the hand back, grab the end of the stick, and you're going to push on the shoulder, disengage. You may even take a step. Run. So Krav Maga philosophy is to, when you're attacked, is to try explosively meet the attack, defend yourself, eliminate the threat, and then of course escape. You're not going to stay and engage in that situation any longer. All right, so one more time with an attacker, if you have someone who has an object, very carefully, they can swing it straight at your head, and make that defense, wrap it up, get your structure, hold this tight, kick, knees, hammer fist, push on the shoulder, hand right to here, pop it out, stay away, leave me alone. Right? You can always verbalize, shout back at them, tell them to stop, tell them to leave you alone, tell them not to touch you. So in Krav Maga, we will practice our defenses very static like that. Making a defense, wrapping it up, throwing some techniques, striking, disengaging. We'll practice them at faster speeds as we get more comfortable. And then most importantly, we try to build our reaction time by putting them into a difficult scenario. So sometimes we'll do stress drills in class. So I'd like to end today with a drill that you may be able to do in a tiny little space inside your house or wherever you are working out right now. And you're going to do that by shadow boxing. All right? Your shadow box, if you have somebody who can call out your name, as soon as you hear your name called, you're going to turn and address. If they can throw a stick attack, great. If not, just put it in there. The other thing you could do to build up some intensity is someone that you have, a child or a spouse, could call out things like sprawl. All right, so sprawl, down, pop right back up, get a little energy up, get a little tiredness. So I'm going to go for about 30 seconds just to demonstrate this. If you don't have an attacker with you, when you see and hear David call my name, make the defense just to the air. All right, and kind of do it that way, an imaginary attacker. Okay?
Frost. Steady.
Get off me! Leave me alone!
Frost. Frost. Katie.
Get off me! Stop! And time. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you got something out of that. I hope you are all staying safe and staying healthy. And let's end with a bow. Respect to everyone, respect to World Budo. Hope to see you all again soon. Stand up nice and straight, hips back.
Hi guys, my name is Sensei Rich Smith. I've been a student of martial arts for over 40 years. I'm 6th dan in Jiu-Jitsu, 4th dan in Nunchaku, 2nd dan in Kobudo and 1st dan in Iaido. I'm also UK's first World Nunchaku Champion 2019, and today we're going to work through one of the elements of Nunchaku, and this one is freestyle. Okay, welcome to the breakdown. So with this combination, it's split into 5 parts. The first part is F8. Then you have whirlwind. Next is finger clamp, and then the throw, and finish is the blast. So let's get going. The first part is F8, figure 8. Figure 8 is going side to side of the body, side to side. So you need to make sure you move your body just a little bit. And so if you notice on the wrist, it doesn't do a lot. You've got to imagine it. Key point number 1 is imagine it's a strike. So imagine it's a strike. So strike, or a fake, a dummy, 1, 2, like that. So imagine 1, 2 to there. Imagine it's a little fake. What you're doing is going over and then past your body, then over again, past your body, and then over, over, over. Next key point is keep it away from your body. So don't have it too close to your body. So you're going out. So you've got your position there and it's out. It's away from you. Keep it away from you. This is whirlwind. Notice when you're doing whirlwind, you're doing a figure 8. So hopefully everybody's mastered figure 8. So when you go, it swings and catches the same nunchaku in the left hand. So 1, 2. So as a drill, guys, what we need to do is do 30 of these. Then what you find is you can join them both together. Finger clamp. That's the next bit. So with the finger clamp, sometimes called the salute, what you have to do is try and relax. So when you come over with a finger clamp, you have the little bit of a salute there, look. the drill there and the paying attention part is making sure the two fingers are relaxed in the center of the nunchaku. These safety nunchakus you can get from my site snook.org.uk whenever you like, and I'll throw in a little course as well. Going back to this, when you're doing this finger clamp, it's about getting it over that side. So it's about getting over that side. Look how I'm on this side of my body, the same side as the nunchaku's in that hand. So you're going 1, 2, 3. I like to count in 3, so you're going 1, 2, 3. Dead easy. 1, 2, 3. From a side view, it must come to there. Look how I force that out a little bit. A little close up there as you do that. And when I do that, that's when it rolls forward. So as it comes to that side, it actually just twists and rolls forward. So let's watch from the front to there. Look. So 1, 2. Dead easy, but you just maybe need a little bit of practice to there. Look. So 1, 2, 3. Look how it goes. Now let's do that in slow motion. Slow motion. Excellent. So guys, that is finger clamp. Break it down again, because when you put all these 5 little moves together and get that one combination, you know your pressure's going to be there. So let's have a little go. So maybe just start by throwing it up and catching it, throwing it up, catching it, throwing it up, catching it. Try to relax the eyes. So try to relax the eyes. Don't squint your eyes when you're doing this move. Don't squint your eyes when you're doing this move. So from there, look, just relax and catch, relax and catch. Now what we'll do is try and put the hand down. Try and put the hand out from there. So you put the hand out, over it goes, and a little twist. Out. That's it. That's it. There we go. There we go, and there we go. So try and do 5 in a row. I'll let you have a go at that. The blast. This is the final bit. This is what we do. The final bit. It's going to be awesome. This is called the blast. Everybody love this. Then you combine all 5 together to make this combination. So the blast is just like this. You have one hand up, one hand down, just like you'd have a bojo on using in Kobudo. One hand up, one hand down. Yeah. So all you're going to do is twist, twist, twist to there. Look, twist. So I will just practice that. I'll just hit pause. Okay. So good. Now you've mastered that. Now you've mastered that. Let's try and just do a little spin and do the blast. So you're doing a little spin and catch. Then you're in this position. So do a little spin, 1, 2, flick. So do a little spin and flick to there. Look how I'm close to the edge as well. So you do a little catch and there's the blast. There's the blast. There's the blast. To do this slow is very difficult, so you need a bit of momentum. Remember about momentum of all of it. When you put these 5 moves together, it's really important you have momentum, but also relax. Excellent guys, we're doing brilliant. What we're going to do now is put it all together. And when we put it together, we're just going to take this time. So we flick it out to there, there's a figure 8. So I'm just adding a bit of style in it now. So flick it out, look how I do that little hand change. So I'm doing a little hand change with that index finger. So I'm doing a push, catch, figure 8, and then into that whirlwind. So I push, catch, figure 8 into the whirlwind. That's 1 and 2. So that's figure 8, F8 and whirlwind. 1, 2. There, look. Then that's it. So there's your little drill now. Figure 8 into whirlwind. Okay, so 1, 2, figure 8 into whirlwind. Dead easy. Now what we're going to do is put the finger clamp on. 1, 2. There we go. And there is the finger clamp with a little bit of a throw as well. So we learn how to do the finger clamp. Now we're just adding a little bit of a throw. So let's do it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then there we have it. Next bit is doing the throw. And what you've got to remember is you need to twist when you do the throw. So from there, look guys, you're doing 1, you're flicking out, you're doing 1, 2, through. There's the twist, look. Twist, a bit of movement up to there, look. Let's do that again. 1, 2. There we are. Up. Come to the front. Through. Dead easy. One more time. 1, 2. There's the finger. And then you need to go to the front. Brilliant. So 1, 2. So 1, 2. So 1, 2. That's it. There's the finger. There's the front. And then, so that ends that little move there, guys. You're putting that blast on the end and making it your combination. Awesome. Absolutely awesome, guys. Keep practicing. Keep doing it. Absolutely excellent, guys. Well done. And thank you so much for watching. If you want to continue with the Spot Nunchaku training privately or as a group, please visit our website snock.org.uk or visit us on our YouTube and like and subscribe. Thank you so much.
Civic from Ottawa, Canada, and welcome to the very first World Kobudo virtual convention. I'm very excited to be asked by Hanshi John Tarian to share some of my knowledge with you. I'm 6th Dan Kiyoshi with the World Kobudo, been training a long time, and what I would like to share with you today is exercises, how to use your hips to increase your power for karate training. All right, so I'm going to give you 3 exercises, hip exercises, to help with your basics and your kata to make everything stronger and more powerful. Okay, so the first exercise is a stationary exercise. Okay, so you're going to stand relaxed with the feet apart, hands up, and the hands are relaxed. And all I'm going to do is twist my hips. Now, these exercises, this is what you do after you have done all of your cardio and stretching, and then you go into these hip exercises. Okay, so I'm only going to be moving my hips. Okay, so my legs are relaxed, my arms are relaxed, and I'm not punching or blocking. I'm staying very relaxed and isolating that hip action. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate one more time. You do this 10 times, 20 times, 100 times. It's a great core workout. Okay? Then we're going to make it stronger. And I want you to twist your hips and then lock everything in really strong. So we're going to demonstrate this way. So you relax, twist and tighten. Relax and twist and tighten. Okay, so one more time. Very good. All right. The second exercise, we're now going to twist the feet and we're going to turn to the side. Now you can work this in a ready stance, twisting into Sanchin, or a lot of karate styles would use Zen Kutsudachi, front stance, and that's fine. I'm going to work in the short stance. It's a little more difficult. All right, so we're going to twist our body 45 degrees to the corner. And to make it easier, we're going to start with blocks and punches. Okay, so we're going to twist, high block, and reverse punch. Twist the other side, high block, reverse punch. Okay, using the hips, concentrating, twisting. Good. And do that several reps. Now we're going to change to inside block, middle, and reverse punch. Middle, and punch. Okay. And then the last one, we're going to change, still using our hips. Twisting is low block, reverse punch. Everything is relaxed. We twist, we tighten for that low block, tighten for that reverse punch. Okay, now with this twisting exercise, now we're going to take the limbs away, take the arms away, and isolate only that hip action, twisting. Okay, so you stay relaxed, twisting to the corner. Okay, you stay relaxed, twist to the corner. All right, and you do this at least 20 times. Do it 100 times. It's a great core workout to help improve the power in your techniques. All right, and the last one for today that I'm going to demonstrate, this action, we're going to shift forward. And again, I'm going to use Sanchin, this short stance, because it's a little harder. Okay, so I'm going to shift forwards, relax, lock in my hips. Okay, I'm going to shift forwards, lock in my hips. Forwards, lock in my hips. I'll do the same going back. Shift backwards. Hips are relaxed. Then you lock them in as you twist back to the front. Shift and then relax. Shift and relax. Okay? Arms are relaxed. Legs are relaxed. Shoulders, everything. And I'm not relying on my limbs to create that powerful action. I'm only using my hips, isolating that hip action. Okay, so shifting forwards. And backwards. So you're very relaxed, and at the last second, everything is tight. Okay, so one more time. I'm going to demonstrate shifting forwards and backwards. Change legs. And backwards. And you want to do this several times forwards and backwards. As many steps as you can, forwards and backwards. All right, so these are 3 great exercises using your hips to increase your power in all of your karate basics and kata. And you can do them all by yourself in a small space. And you don't need a training partner, but you practice these and you will definitely see an increase in your strength and power in all of your techniques. Okay, so just to review, the first one, we are stationary and just using the hips. Making it stronger. Second one was twisting to the side, and you can add blocks and punches to start, right? And then isolating only that hip action as you twist. And then the last one was shifting forwards, the most difficult, and backwards, relaxing everything and tightening. And there you have it. 3 great exercises. You can practice at home, practice these and watch your power and strength grow. Thank you so much for watching. I really look forward to meeting all of you at our next World Kobudo Symposium. Thank you.
Hola a todos, soy Shihan Miguel Ángel Pérez Vega, séptimo dan de Jiu-Jitsu. Soy de Gran Canaria, en España, y quiero darle a todos la bienvenida a esta primera convención virtual internacional de artes marciales de la World Budo Federation. ¿Os? ¿Ahí? Bien, nos anticipamos al huracán de David y entramos a teme a la cara, al codo, y desde aquí cogemos sankyo. Con este sankyo controlamos en la espalda y estrangulamos. Liberamos la muñeca, proyectamos. Cambiamos y ahora pivotamos sobre la rodilla. Desde aquí él nos va a golpear, bloqueamos y agarramos la mano para controlar con la cadera. ¡Ay! 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 Muy bien, absorbemos el oigeri, desequilibramos, codo, codo, control, giramos, control, siempre control en el cuello. Muy bien, anticipamos y entramos con el codo. Atemi con la rodilla y ahora hacemos control y palanca con el cuello. Le flexionamos con el atemi y la cabeza va entre las piernas. Agarre fuerte aquí y nos sentamos. Y ahora aquí, control es con las piernas, control de cuello. Bueno amigos, espero que hayan disfrutado y puedan practicar estas técnicas, así como las de los otros maestros que intervienen. Nos veremos en la próxima convención de la World Budo Federation. Bye bye, my friend. See you at the next World Budo Convention. À bientôt mes amis, on se verra à la prochaine convention WKF. Os!
malgré la situation. Je me présente pour ceux qui ne me connaissent pas encore. Je suis Christophe Tétard. Je suis professeur de jiu-jitsu brésilien, grappling et MMA en France, dans le nord de la France. Je suis ceinture noire 2e dan, donc jiu-jitsu brésilien, ceinture noire 3e dan de jiu-jitsu traditionnel et ceinture noire de judo. Donc ce sera notre première participation à cette convention virtuelle. J'espère que vous allez apprécier la technique qu'on va vous montrer, vous démontrer. Ça va être des techniques, forcément, on peut toujours contrer, passer sur autre chose. On a pris une ligne directrice avec des mouvements assez simples, mais qui sont assez intéressants à travailler et qu'on peut transposer soit en MMA, soit en grappling. Donc mon partenaire aujourd'hui, c'est mon fils Adam, âgé de 16 ans, que j'ai mis sur les tapis depuis son plus jeune âge. Donc c'est lui qui va être mon souffre-douleur aujourd'hui. Donc j'espère que tout va bien se passer pour lui. Ok, donc là ici on va partir pour casser la distance, pour prendre un peu sa distance. On va rebondir un peu plus, c'est vers l'avant avec un jab, une droite. On va passer en crochet, récupérer ici au niveau de la nuque. Important ici, d'accord, de ne pas croiser les doigts mais bien recouvrir la nuque, comme ça lui il va essayer de résister et remonter sa tête. Voilà, ici on peut envoyer un coup de genou, basculer sur le côté, d'accord, c'est important. Venir ici enclencher, d'accord. Et là on vient chercher ici, d'accord, le poignet, mettre la pression avec l'épaule, d'accord. Et en même temps mettre la pression avec l'épaule, on casse le poignet vers le haut. Ça va rentrer ici dans la glotte pour faire la guillotine. Je vous fais voir, ici, jab, on avance 1, 2, crochet, récupère ici, il va dresser l'adversaire. Ok, ici on va profiter pour mettre un coup de genou, basculer ici en protection. D'accord, ça c'est important, on pourrait revenir ici. Ici, recouvrir la nuque, d'accord, attraper le poignet, pression avec l'épaule, casser le poignet et on repart. Donc là sur le mouvement, on va partir sur la défense de la guillotine. Donc l'adversaire va pris en guillotine, ok. Il est comme il veut remonter ici, il faut l'éviter. Pour éviter de remonter la guillotine, première chose qu'on fait, on met son bras au-dessus de l'épaule. D'accord. Comme ça, lui, ça va vraiment être du mal pour soulever. Parce qu'ici, on va tasser. Deuxième chose, on va prendre appui ici. D'accord. Bien tasser ici. Il relève la guillotine, on se déplace sur le côté. Ici, on va venir pincher dans le creux pour plier. D'accord. Boum, ici. Là, on garde là, pression ici sur la hanche, et là, on va pousser avec la tête vers l'extérieur. D'accord. On en profite pour passer la position montée. Une fois qu'on est ici, on vient isoler les deux bras. C'est très important. Ici, on décolle de bras droite. Ok, on fait un pied. Là, il va mettre le bras en dessous. À partir de là, on vient ramener la tête à soi, passer la jambe ici en triangle, recouvrir. On peut toujours ici, d'accord, mettre des coups, on vient chercher, on va mettre le pied dans le creux du genou, il se redresse au maximum, et là on met le triangle. Si il tend, il défend avec son bras, d'accord, ici on peut prendre appui et venir chercher le Jujigatame. Alors on peut ici aussi mettre ici la main en défense contre la guillotine pour gagner du temps. Donc là il va essayer de guillotiner, voilà, ça me fait gagner du temps. Ça me permet ici moi de casser la posture. Il ne faut pas laisser la tête vers l'avant. Il faut vraiment essayer de percuter, d'accord, le bassin vers l'avant. Il met la guillotine, voilà. Ça c'est fort, ça vous permet de résister quelques secondes supplémentaires pour mettre une stratégie en place. Ici comme tout à l'heure on va mettre le bras au-dessus, vraiment fort. Il met la guillotine. D'accord. Ici, donc on reste comme ça. Soit on décide de venir chercher appui, ou là, comme on a réussi à mettre la main en défense, on continue ici. Bon, là c'est important. Ok. N'oubliez pas, ici c'est un petit déséquilibre. D'accord, c'est une pichenette. D'accord, vous avez vu comment ça déséquilibre. Et on accompagne au sol. Bon. Voilà. Ok, ici là, on pression avec la tête. Surtout pas revenir la tête vers lui, sinon il va remettre la pression. D'accord. On laisse la tête en hyper extension, c'est très important. Boum. Et on passe là. Ok, ici il y a un petit décalage tout de suite parce que lui il va défendre avec ses bras. Voilà, on va recouvrir les épaules. D'accord. Il faut se grandir. Il ne faut pas rester ici à proximité parce que là il peut mettre des coups. Ok. Donc on se grandit au maximum avec le bassin en avant. On peut mettre quelques coups. Ici, on va ouvrir pour s'asseoir dessus. Il faut vraiment s'asseoir pour être à l'aise. Généralement, l'adversaire, qu'est-ce qu'il va faire? Il va passer le bras en dessous. Okay, et ici, on vient bien ramener la tête contre soi. Pression, d'accord? On passe la jambe derrière. Très important. Ici, tout de suite, on vient recouvrir. Toujours pour isoler les épaules. D'accord? Ce qui va nous permettre ici de gagner un peu de temps pour pouvoir bien mettre le pied dans le creux du genou. Une fois que je suis ici, généralement l'adversaire il va se défendre et là on l'accompagne dans la défense. Ok? Voilà, dans le triangle. Il va se grandir, hop, petit triangle ici. Ok, ça se peut qu'ici il remonte la jambe sur le côté. Ok, ici on va venir chercher là. Ok, hop, et passer ici en même temps pour pouvoir ici finir. Droite, on protège, crochet en reste. Comme on est bas après le crochet, l'adversaire profite pour récupérer la nuque, d'accord, et nous envoyer une bombarde. Comme il a mis la jambe arrière, c'est le plus fort pour venir chercher, percuter au niveau du thorax. Première chose à faire, on va mettre ici tout de suite les avant-bras en défense. Il envoie 1, 2, et troisième, boum, on esquive. Ok. Une fois qu'on a récupéré, boum, maintien, boum, tête. Ok, ici, soit on fait un clinch, bing, soit on fait une balayette, bim. D'accord, ça dépend comment vous allez ressortir dans le mouvement. Et après, on peut soulever avec le bassin, on cherche avec son bassin, et on est très haut. Ici, on bloque, la défense de l'adversaire, il vient ici, ok, il a fait une langouste. Regardez ici, la main droite, d'accord, ouvre, parce qu'il résiste, là il est fort. Je laisse une ouverture pour passer ma main gauche, récupérer le poignet. D'accord, je sors, regardez bien, poignet, et là je rattrape le mien. À partir de là, l'adversaire lui va résister, d'accord, on va pousser à l'extérieur, boum. Bien positionner son coude au niveau de la hanche, d'accord, au niveau de mes jambes. Ok, ma jambe droite va venir se déplacer en dessous du bras, et ici passer la jambe gauche au-dessus. Ce qui va donner des forces supplémentaires pour passer la clé. Merci de mon partenaire. C'est pas toujours facile d'être mon partenaire, mais quelques élèves disent vaut mieux être le partenaire que l'adversaire. Après, à vous de réfléchir. Je vous souhaite quand même une bonne convention virtuelle. Merci à la World Cup Budo de me faire confiance depuis des années. Restez au maximum avec les distances de sécurité pour le virus, parce que je suis ambulancier et je peux vous dire que c'est un drôle de gugus, si on peut dire ça, et il va encore faire malheureusement des victimes. Donc c'est pas parce qu'il y a le déconfinement qu'on fait n'importe quoi. Donc restez vraiment vigilants. Voilà, je souhaite à tous une excellente journée, si on peut dire ça, une excellente convention. Et je vous dis à bientôt dans de meilleures conditions sur les tapis. Ciao, ciao, merci.
Hey everyone, my name is David Kalish from New York, from the Fighting Spirit Karate School in Gardner, New York. And I'm coming here to help out and give some recommendations and tips for all of my World Budo friends. I have black belts in karate and Shingatai Jiu-Jitsu, and I've been doing martial arts for almost 40 years now. This is a tool that I created. I'm sure someone showed it to me, but I've been using this for at least 30, 35 years. And basically what this is, just two tennis balls that you connect on a shoelace or a cord. You create a couple of little knots in between so that you can slide them up and down to create different levels. And it helps make sure that you can keep your hands up as well as improve your hand-eye coordination. It's real simple, it's real easy. Two balls make it spin uncontrollably, and so it really helps out with your targeting. It's fantastic, it's fun, it's easy, and you can do it at home. do it by yourself. Thank you.
Alors, bonjour tout le monde, je me présente, je suis Alain Lavoie de la Fédération Yosakan Karaté-Do, 6e dan de karaté et 5e dan de Iaido et Kenjutsu. Alors, je vais vous présenter avec l'espace que j'ai, donc je vais devoir réduire l'amplitude de mes coupes, bien entendu, les 3 premières techniques. Alors, la première technique, l'adversaire tente d'aller prendre son arme, ma cible, son avant-bras. Alors, j'y vais. 1, tranche son avant-bras, poursuit avec une frappe à la tête et j'égoutte ma lame par la suite. Alors, au complet. Et j'avance en rentrant mon sabre à la ceinture. Deuxième technique. En fait, l'attaque, c'est la technique numéro 1. Donc, une tranche en montant. Alors, j'esquive de côté. 1. Coupe en reculant. Monte. Coupe en reculant. Égout sur le côté. Alors, on y va. Et la troisième technique, où en me déplaçant, changement de direction, une attaque s'en vient en montant, donc j'esquive en dégainant et tranche au niveau de la nuque. Reviens en garde, égout.